Hi, this video is going to show you how to do a regression using IBM SPSS. And I have the General Social Survey open from 2021, downloadable from the National Opinion Research Center. And to do a regression, we go to Analyze, Regression, and we're doing linear regression. And you can see I've already added in some variables here. We're going to be predicting the respondent's age when they had their first child as the outcome. And the predictor variables will be their socioeconomic status, their income in 16 categories, and their highest year of school completed. Then we'll save the spouse's SEI for the next model. Okay. So I've run the regression. Here are the results. So the things to look at are the R-square value, 0.145. That tells me 0.143. You should interpret the adjusted R-square. It's more conservative. That's telling me we're explaining about 14% of the variation in the average age of first child. The next thing to look at is the F statistic, because that lets us know whether or not the model is generalizable to the population. It is significant at the 0.001 level. And then if we come down to the coefficients table, I usually look at the standardized coefficient betas. They are interpretable similar to a coefficient as far as strength and direction. So a 0.063 is a fairly weak relationship, whereas a 0.233 is moving closer to a moderate relationship. And the next thing we look at is the significance for each of the individual variables. Now we see that they are all significant. The first one at the 0.5 level, the others at the 0.001 level. All right. I've added collinearity diagnostics. I didn't specify that, but it's a good idea when you do linear regression to go to statistics and choose the collinearity diagnostics. You might also choose case-wise diagnostics to see if you have any outliers. All right, so now I'm going to add in another variable, and that's going to be the spouse's SCI. And we'll rerun the model. You can see now the R-square value is a little higher, so maybe that helps us explain the outcome a little better. Still a significant F statistic, so we can generalize the model. Looking at the individual variables, we see what was already a weak relationship is now weaker, 0.037 for R's own socioeconomic status. But look, now this one is not significant. And the reason is we added in this one down here, the R's spouse's socioeconomic index. And there we see that one is significant. That one has a weak to moderate relationship. And then R's income and highest year of school remain significant, although with somewhat weaker relationships. Collinearity diagnostics, we're looking for VIFs that are below 3 typically. That's the main thing. That's the easiest way to check it. You also want to just make sure this condition index remains fairly low, such as close to 20 or below. There are a couple of cases here to take a look at that might be some outliers. These are fairly old ages for R's first age for their child born, so we might think of recoding that variable to remove all those cases that are above 40, for instance. And we have another video showing you how to do recoded variables. All right, thank you.